Hello, welcome to match day 12 of the FFL. And we're starting off with our first game today. Norwich versus Man City. Dan versus Matt in a game which, at the start of the season, looked to be potentially a title decider. And it's the two favourites coming into the season following season 2. Matt winning season 2 and Dan finishing a close second. Now deciding to see if Norwich will go down. We're currently in 6th, 5 points behind 5 points behind City. City, who is currently 5th, I think 4 points behind first or 5 points behind first. Yes, interesting how the season's turned out for both these teams. Obviously Dan faced the points to touch on as well, why they are so far down in the table. Cannon Monster to get through the stream. Right. So coming to this game, and Norwich lost to Palmer 1-0 and Chelsea City's Matt City lost 2-0 to Ajax. For both his teams. A few games left in the season. Nothing else to play for. Would be both looking for a big win here, especially considering these two teams had a massive rivalry in season 2 for the title. Here's the Norwich lineup. One change in the team. Same for more change of formation. They've gone from 4-3-3 with a centre forward. That centre forward being big boy there, Peter Crouch. Comes in for Jovetic, who's gone back to Newcastle. No other changes for the team. A few changes for City as well. Gone seeking with the 3-5-2. Same back three. Sean Wright Phillips now on the right. Renato Sanchez in for Tolisso. And Nicholas Bendtner up front with Gabriel Jesus. Apart from that, well, yeah, Bamiyang being dropped along with Navas. And here we are with the first game getting underway. Scalcalici into Sarabia, who's looking for a ball over the top, finding Jojo Kochar, who takes the ball down actually. Jojo Kochar will come inside, will find Ricardo Pereira, back to Kochar Pereira. Fabregas plays it to Sarabia. Tackle there by Sanchez, and this has been a foul actually against Sanchez. A free kick here to Norwich with JJ Kochar standing over it. JJ Kochar is off. Oh my days! He hit the post, came off Casillas and almost trickled into the net, but it was cleared off the line. Big sigh of relief from Matt. I can imagine in fear now to Fabregas if Norwich can continue this. Schürrle, tackle there by Ramos. Sean Wright Phillips on the ball now. I can't fit Wright Phillips into his name because FIFA wouldn't let me, so it's just Phillips. Same with Van Nistelrooy, it's just Nistelrooy instead of Van Nistelrooy. De Bruyne, Jesus, Nicholas Bendtner, Lord Bendtner out to Ronaldinho. I'll never thought I'd be saying that sentence. Bendtner to Ronaldinho. Fernandinho, Bendtner inside to Sanchez. Renato Sanchez puts it into the box. Jesus to De Bruyne, who tries to flick over Kim Pepe to the shooting, and it's cleared away. And now Peter Crouch on the ball to Andre Schürrle. Now Clichy. Schürrle inside to Peter Crouch, who puts the ball just wide. Peter Crouch, whose first game in the FFL, almost sort of fantastic over there. Great take on the footy, but just wide of Casillas' goal. Casillas playing it short to Ramos. Ramos to Fernandinho, Sanchez. Phillips, Sanchez. Jesus to Sean Wright Phillips. Jesus back to Wright Phillips. Wright Phillips inside to Sanchez. De Bruyne. Bruyne with a lovely ball through to Bentner, who can't retain the ball, and Kimpembe nicked the ball off him, paid it to Okocha. MFio losing the ball. Sabria losing the ball as well. JJ Okocha now running down the right hand side. JJ Okocha with a lovely ball into the box, but it's just out of reach of Sabri, and Casillas will easily collect and kick the ball out. Jesus with a lovely turn there on Ferdinand. Sean Wright Phillips now going back, trying to find Ramos, but Schroeder cuts out and be thrown here to City. Jesus. Sanchez. Fernandinho. Bentner. Tackled there by MFio. And Ferdinand will play back to Tim Howard, who will play the ball to Pascal Kimpembe. Ricardo Pereira, Fabregas. JJ Okocha. Fabregas, lovely ball forward to Peter Crouch, who puts it past Casillas. Peter Crouch on his debut. Scored a great goal there. We should see though if Dan actually keeps Peter Crouch, because really Jose scored in his debut. Dan sold him. Now Dan brought in Peter Crouch. Let's see if he will actually stay his course on, or will he get rid of him as well. A lovely finish though, to be fair, from Peter Crouch. Best I can do with his face. I know it doesn't look anything like him, but let's have a look. I didn't actually tweet out, or they actually messaged the group saying that I'm live. Oops. But, De Bruyne. Bentner not makes Kimpembe there, but loose the ball to Tim Howard. Fabregas losing the ball to Ronaldinho, Ronaldinho playing it to Fernandinho. Ferdinand cutting that ball out. Crouch to MFio, over the top to JJ Okocha. Lovely turn there from JJ Okocha, sends Laporte for a hand sandwich. It's JJ Okocha back post, and Ramos will clear that away. MFio now to Fabregas, forward to Sabio. Schroeder trying to find Sabio, but Fernandinho hoofs the ball. Play for a throw-in. JJ Okocha is going to take. And Fabregas, who finds Pereira, forward to Okocha. Tackled by Laporte, and Laporte will play the ball forward to Jesus, Bentner. Phillips, Bentner. Sanchez. Sean Wright Phillips, De Bruyne, White Phillips. Good ball forward to Jesus. Jesus finds a bit of space. Oh, he's trying to place. I thought he was trying to play De Bruyne and White Phillips in there, but Gabriel Jesus should have shot. But instead, actually lose the ball in a great position there. Sanchez forward to Jesus. De Bruyne. MFio with a great tackle there, playing the ball. It's been a free kick actually given against MFio, and it's De Bruyne and Ronaldinho standing over this free kick, and Ronaldinho's going to leave it for De Bruyne, who forces Tim Howard to parry the ball away, and all MFio have caught in a bit of trouble there, not giving the corner though as City, and that's the end of the first half. Not sure if that actually was a corner or not, but looked like it either ways. Half time now, and Norwich are 1-0 up following the goal from Peter Crouch. See what happens in the second half here. City kicking us off, and unusual for City, because the last few games City have dominated and done well, but end up losing. Actually find themselves behind here and not in that usual dominant position that they've had. Had more possession, but Norwich had more shots. You see, he pushes forward though now with Sanchez finding Bentner. Pereira's going to get to it first and hoof it out for a throw in. Ronaldinho going to take. we'll find Fernandinho. Back to Ronaldinho. Fernandinho. Bentner. Lovely ball to Jesus, who just can't get the connection on the shot, and Jesus passes it literally to Tim Howard, who will try to find Peter Crouch, but Fernandinho actually wins that ball there. Jesus. Sanchez. Renato Sanchez with a lovely pass to Jesus, who will get a good connection on that shot and will put the ball into the back of the net. Gabriel Jesus will tie up the game here. And Jesus was at United, I want to say. No, he wasn't at United this season. He was United in the first season, I think, actually, Jesus, and he done well at United in the first season. It's a lovely ball from Renato Sanchez as well to playing Jesus, who made up for his earlier miss. Pass for Jesus. Yes, a lovely pass there from Sanchez, playing in Gabriel Jesus. And like I said, he made up for his earlier chance from the pass from Bentner, who fluffed it really, miscued it, but that time he made up and put that ball past Tim Howard, and we're tied up here at 1-1. See if definitely come out in this second half and perform well so far in the first 10 minutes or so. Sabri up to MVO. Sabri out to Clichy. Clichy to Schürrle. Schürrle to Sabio. Back to Schürrle. Cut by Shaun Wright-Phillips. Fernandinho to Ramos. Company. There's a short pass from Company. Peter Crouch going to get to that. Finds Schürrle. Sabio. MVO. Sabio. Peter Crouch. By Company, De Bruyne going to get the ball away, but MVA stops in. Ball in from Clichy, which Casillas will easily collect. And Casillas looking for an option of some kind. Sabia, Ferdinand, MVO. Kimpembe for big ball forward, which is going to be cut by Laporte. Sanchez. Ronaldinho, Sanchez. Laporte. Inside to Sanchez. De Bruyne. Bentner. De Bruyne, Bentner. MVO with the interception there. Kimpembe, MVO. Ferdinand being forced back to Tim Howard, who plays the ball out to Sabio. Schürrle, Clichy. Sabio, lovely ball forward to Gal Clichy, he's made a good one forward. Gal Clichy into the box, is a poor pass, and leaving the ball for Casillas to jump on. It's a bit dangerous, but had faith and trust in his keeper. Sanchez. Ronaldinho back to Laporte. Laporte into the middle, finding Ramos. Ramos to Sanchez. Ramos out to Fernandinho. De Bruyne, Fernandinho. Shaun Wright-Phillips. De Bruyne. Sanchez. Jesus. Bentner. Bentner back forward to Jesus. Jesus to De Bruyne, and I think Clichy put him off the shot there, just enough. Tim Howard picked the ball up, Fernandinho wins the ball, wins the header ahead of Peter Crouch. Played a bit smart there, Fernandinho, just a few steps ahead and actually got knocked it behind him. Clichy intercepts, Crouch, Sabio, Clichy, Schürrle, Crouch. Peter Crouch to Carlos Sabio, Clichy, Peter Crouch. Got there from Company, and Company gets the ball out to Clichy. Clichy finds Crouch, Clichy. Great tackle there by Company to play that very smart. Peter Crouch now on the ball, picking the loose ball up. Gal Clichy. Tackle by Ramos. Ball's going to go for a throw-in. Both teams making the first change finally, because the first time the ball's gone out of play. The long roll in the second half. Havertz is on for Fabregas and Fernandinho is off for Saul. Sabio to Schürrle, Clichy, Sabio, Butcher, good save from Casillas. JJ Kocher with the corner here, Ramos for big header away, and Theo finds Sabio. Schürrle, Sabio puts the ball in, Casillas punches it away, gets something on it and needs to knock it away, and actually ended the game, and the first game between these two ended 0-0, and second game this season for them 1-1 points shared, which neither team really wanted. Allows teams out of City to pull away, leave City behind in the title race. As for Dan, big game for him to keep it on later, that being Frankfurt versus Parma. And if either of them teams will leave him in a relegation zone. Man of the match goes to, say, well, Sanchez with an 8.6. We'll take man of the match. Moving now to the second game of today's stream, which sees current league leaders Valencia taking on my boys Marseille. Oh no. It's got to get through for it. No, don't. It's got to take game. There we go. It's got to get through footage being home. So Valencia versus Marseille. Scott currently in first place, leading the league, leading the Premiership. Marseille in fourth currently. We're hoping to push on from our dreadful semi-finals that we've had. We had two semi-finals in the Shield. We lost to Leipzig 3-0 and we lost to Frankfurt 2-1 in the FFL Cup. So, I mean, we're not out of the title race yet of the Premiership. So, it's a big game to see what happens. Valencia lineup unchanged from the last game in which they drew with Frankfurt 1-0. As for Marseille, we lost 2-1 in the semi-finals of the FFA Cup. In the Premiership, our last game was a 1-0 draw against Chelsea. Gone back to my 4-1-2-1-2 formation. That's my 4-2-3-1 formation. Didn't work against Frankfurt. So back to the old faithful, I guess, for now. That's Banega back on the bench and Bastos up front again with Piatek. And us and Valencia have faced 3 times really this season. With each team, no, Valencia have won 1 game, we've won 2. So Valencia, I think, won the league game between us. Yeah, Valencia won the league game between us. But in the Shield and in the Cup, we took the wins. Winning 1-0 in the Shield and a 3-2 victory in the Cup, which Mbappe scored a glorious hat-trick to put us through. Hoping for the same result here, ideally for a hat-trick from someone. Ideally Piatek, he's got a few goals really to his name this season. It's a lovely ball in though, already. He's sworn it took some of the power of that header and Claudio Bravo easily picked it up. Here's Dimitri Payet on the ball now, with a lovely ball over the top, finding Rafa. Quick counter-attack here from Marseille. Rafa with a lovely ball to Payet. Cut out by Juan Fran, but Rafa picks the ball up, puts the ball in. Lenglet will nod that away. Payet. Out to Rafa, who's offside. Yeah, can we pull back here for a free kick? Which PK will take, finding Juanfran. Sergio Busquets back to PK. PK at White, cut by Rafa. Well read, but picked up by loose ball, picked up by PK. Juanfran. Marlos, guy over tackle there. Payet. Payet going back to Kubaldi. Forward to Rafa. Gaia. Rafa. Bastos. Piatek. Bastos trying to find Mbappe but cut out by Tyranny and cleared out by Lenglet for a throw in to Marseille. Mbappe with the phone. Tyranny getting the ball to Muller, who finds Alexis Sanchez, who gets the ball away to Sergio Busquets. Marlos, out right to Juanfran, now down to Podolski, gets it back to Juanfran. Podolski's gone down injured there following the tackle from Gaia. Ball forward to Sanchez as Valencia play on. Sanchez into the box, blocked by Lala. Smalling nods it away to Mbappe. And Podolski's looked to be injured here. And he's probably going to miss the rest of the season. Only been 2 games left following this. Yeah, guy that slides through Podolski, taking him out there, and I think Podolski landed awkwardly as well on his knee. Needing Sigurdsson to come on early for Valencia. We did have the ball, so we're going to play on from there before the whistle went off. Payet. Gaia. Kubaldi to Gaia. Here's Sigurdsson is on. Rafa. Gaia by Sigurdsson. Tackled by Gaia, and Sigurdsson's going to take the throw in here for Valencia. Long throw out to Busquets. Forward here to Pato. Turn from Pato. Pato out to Juanfran. Pato. Marlos. Marlos into the box. Smalling clears it away. And he's fast Busquets, who plays it back to Juanfran. Marlos. Dances, puts the ball in. It's Pato, good save from Bravo. Big corner here for Valencia. Just right there from Pato, good volley. Bravo gets down low, smothers it away for a corner. Marlos whips this corner in, looking for Muller. Falls to Sigurdsson though, who puts the ball just wide. Sigurdsson has a lethal shot on him. There's a good strike there from Sigurdsson, but it's just over the bar. Or just wide of the bar, I should say, for Sigurdsson there. And Bravo now taking the goal kick. Finding Rafa. Kind of flick over Juanfran and actually retains the ball. So Rafa kind of tripped there. Marlos wins the ball back for Valencia. Busquets. Pato. Muller. Alexis Sanchez. Sanchez finding Juanfran. Busquets. Sigurdsson to Marlos. Tackled there by Gaia, Rafa, Gaia, Payet. Kramer. Piatek creeping the ball. Bastos losing the ball to Busquets. Sanchez to Pato. Pato to Sanchez. Pato shoots. A good save from Bravo again. Valencia turning under pressure as they look to claim their first league title, and the first title I think for all the franchise or Scott. Muller trying to head towards goal. Kubaldi heading it back to, I think, to Bravo, but Lala clears it away. Alexis Sanchez on the left hand side, finding Muller back to Sanchez. Muller into the box. Chris Smalling picks it up. Lala, Kramer. Smalling to Payet. Payet to Rafa, Piatek, Payet. Out to Gaia, who's got space. Oh no, Kubaldi, sorry. Payet. Payet will turn and find Kramer. Kramer finds Lala. Lala to Chris Smalling. Lala. Payet. Tackled by Sanchez and keeps the ball in. Müller. Müller inside to Pato. Back to Müller. Lala intercepts Mbappe. Lala. This is the end of the first half, and Valencia had a bit of that half, which is a worrying sign for me. I don't think we had a shot actually. I don't think Tarsagen's been tested so far. Oh yeah, no. 4 shots for Valencia, 2 on target. Hopefully we can get something going in the second half. As we kick off here. Kubali, Payet. Rafa. Rafa pushing down the left hand side. Losing the ball to Hernfran. Tackled by Rafa, ball goes out for Valencia throwing. Marlos to Busquets. Marlos, Busquets. Inside of Pato. Pato straight to Kramer. A weird pass from Pato. Can't get looking really. Busquets a lovely control there. Plays the ball to Thomas Müller for finds Marlos. And Marlos will put it just wide of the goal. Jorge Brother done well to close the angle down and done just enough to allow Marlos to put that shot just wide of the post. Hernandez is on for Mbappe. Payet. Kramer. Smalling, Kramer, Payet, Kramer. Rafa. Loose touch there and Singleton picks the ball up. Pato. Back to Busquets. Out to Hernfran. Inside to Pato. Gaia picks the ball up. Smalling, Gaia. Payet, Rafa. Payet. Rafa. Marlos intercepts Busquets. Alexis Sanchez forward to Thomas Müller. Alexis Sanchez. Tierney. Thomas Müller is offside. Someone offside there. Ball aims, we pull back. Timo Werner's coming on for Bastos. Chris Smalling with the free kick, pumps it long, looking for Payet. Marlos wins the header though. Marlos pushing forward down the middle, finds Sanchez. Back to Marlos, back to Sanchez who shoots. Good block from Kramer. Brother picks the ball up. Hoofs the ball out. Payet wins the header but can't find Timo Werner. Marlos, Busquets. Marlos. Sanchez back to Marlos. Sigurdsson to Pato, blocked by Chris Smalling. Smalling to Kubali. Kramer. Smalling. Gaia. Smalling over, trying to chip over Sigurdsson's head, but he read it well. Pato. Inside to Sanchez. Sanchez back to Pato. Müller. Lovely ball to Sanchez. Who's offside as well. Smart Aylett to make the final change here, and it's going to be Banega on for Christoph Kramer. Bravo with the free kick. Looking to find Payet, but PK wins the header. We try and get anything going forward in this game. Busquets, Marlos, Pato, Sigurdsson blocked by Gaia. Gaia wins the ball. Finds Banega. Banega to Rafa. Rafa trying to find Gaia, but Sigurdsson wins the ball. Oswald's Gaia out of it. Marlos. Hernfran, Sigurdsson. Busquets, Pato. Marlos over the top, finding Sanchez. Sanchez into the box. Bravo will collect. Banega down to Hernandez. Hernandez to Payet. Payet looking for Rafa, but Cabo Hunfran. Marlos to Sigurdsson. Pato cut by Payet. Rafa to Gaia, back to Rafa. Forward to Sigurdsson who intercepts. Busquets a lovely ball down the middle to find Pato. Good save from Claudio Bravo. Canello's going to pick the ball up but chest out for a corner. I need to soothing it away. Matuidi coming on for Thomas Müller. Marlos looks to take this corner, and Everton scored in real life already against Arsenal. It's a great start for my real life team. Marlos, Sigurdsson. Move down the field, Lenglet to Matuidi. Sigurdsson, Matuidi. Tierney. Sanchez, good block from Lala. Sanchez in the corner, puts the ball in, he comes for Sigurdsson. Goes out for a goal kick. Ball hoofed to Hernandez. Hernandez into Werner. Werner for terrible pass, and that kind of sums up our game today. Nothing going forward, just holding them for a draw here really now. Busquets to Pato. Pato forward to Sanchez, tackled by Lala but actually helps Sanchez. Oh no, Sanchez offside. And after today's, or after the game we've had, I was happy to take the draw. Valencia should have won, in my opinion. Claudio Bravo having a great game, keeper scored 0-0. Doesn't help Valencia's title hopes, doesn't help off title hopes. But we've only hope that Chelsea and Ajax, who play next, can draw as well. Win for either of those teams would be massive. Valencia with 8 shots through on target. We played fucking shit. Like I said, Valencia deserved the 3 points. I'll take the draw. Man of match goes to Hunfran, I think, with a 7.6. Yeah, Hunfran. Match 3 sees the 2 teams, as I said. Orange Chelsea. Orange Chelsea taking on Roche's Ajax. For those who are good at recognising players, yes, that is Paul Pogba and the Chelsea kit, one of the 2 new signings at Chelsea, which I'll get to in a second, following the last auction. Only got Chelsea in 3rd, Ajax in 2nd. And these 2 teams have played twice really this season, with Chelsea winning 1-0 in the league, but Ajax knocking out Chelsea in the cup, I think it is, or the Shield. It was the it must have been the Shield. Yeah, it was the Shield. In the quarterfinals of the Shield, Ajax 1-2-1. UFC Chelsea have gone to a 4-3-2-1 today at Owen. Citizens and goal, back 4 remains the same. Midfield 3s, Lampard, Keane and Pogba. 2 wingers are new boy Salah and Gianfranco Sola, and obviously Didier Drogba up front for Chelsea. Keane keeping his place following his goal against Real Madrid in the FFL Cup semi-finals, which is the last game Chelsea played, and they won 2-0 against Real Madrid. in the league. It was a 1-1 draw against Marseille. Ajax sticking with the same formation, no changes from the last game in which Ajax beat City 2-0. And yeah, this is going to be a very important game for the title race, especially with other results so far today. And King Diddy will kick us off here at Stamford Bridge. Lampard to Mendy. We see Salah back in a Chelsea kit for the first time in 7 years, however long it is. I don't know, 4 years, 5 years. And Paul Pogba in blue for Chelsea as well. It's a lovely ball actually to Salah, who's on the left hand side here. Going back to Mendy. Mendy getting tackled there, but referee lets it go. Keane for the clearance to Duffy. Nicolas Saul now to Pogba. Pogba to Drogba. Drogba out to Piszczek. Just goes over Piszczek's head. Be throwing it to Ajax, which Quincy Promes will take. Mane, Gerrard, forward to Martinez. Rooney. Tackle there by Lampard and referee lets it go. Really not impressed. Drogba to Pogba. Back heels it to Keane. Keane forward to Piszczek. Pogba. Sola. Into the box. It's Diddy and it's Sommer with a easy save actually following Drogba's header. Sommer kicks it out, finding Lampard actually wins the ball, but Martinez wins it back for Ajax. Jari Litmanen to Martinez. Steven Gerrard. Back to Casemiro. Casemiro finds Martinez. Still Martinez. Mendy stops the pass or cross, whatever Martinez trying to try there. Drogba now on the ball, finding Salah. Drogba, Pogba. Gianfranco, Sola, Piszczek. Piszczek loads of space down the right hand side. Into the box it comes. It's Casemiro actually beats Salah to the ball there. Pogba from range. And Pogba, Paul Pogba, with an outrageous volley there, forcing someone to make a save. Only Pogba tried something like this though, to be fair. Took it clean and someone having to parry that over for a corner. Lampard short to Gianfranco Sola, who finds Pogba. Casemiro with the block there. Drogba out to Lampard. Lampard trying to flick over Keane's head, but Keane stops that. Keane to Materazzi. Keane, Materazzi. Keane, Materazzi. Materazzi playing it away finally to Gerrard. Casemiro. Gerrard. Over the top, looking for Quincy Promes, who keeps it in. No, it's not, it's Mane. Mane and Promes look fucking identical. Piszczek. Down the right hand side, finding Pogba. Keane out to Mendy. Mendy over the top to find Salah. Comes off Materazzi, good play for Materazzi, and yeah, and someone's going to jump on that. And someone's going to kick it out. Looking for Saul, wins the header above Martinez. Duffy, Saul, Keane, Pogba. Pogba over the top to Piszczek. Piszczek entitled to Sola, cut out by Mane, and someone's going to clear downfield again. Martinez jumps up for that one, but Duffy wins the header still. Salah, Sola, back to Keane. Pogba, Drogba, Lampard. Lovely ball to Salah. Good save from Sommer. It's been all Chelsea so far. This is even more dominant than the last game. Corner from Lampard, which is going to be thrown in, and it's going to be. I think Pogba got something corner. I'm not sure if it came off Materazzi or not. Either the ball will fall to Jan Sommer. Clears it out to Quincy Promes, heads it back to Mane. Mane inside to Martinez. Mane down the line to Quincy Promes, who's just wandered aside here. Free kick here to Chelsea, which Piszczek will take. Drogba chests it down. Plays it off to Pogba. Forward to Salah. Salah tackled by Gueye. Littman to Casemiro. Jari Littman. Gerrard. Vinci Promise. Martinez. Mane. Mane still got the ball. Tackled by Piszczek. Mane winning the free kick. Referee telling Mane to get up. Pogba. Lampard. Keane. Pogba. Cut out perfectly by Gerrard. Mane. Gerrard. Littman. Drogba intercepts, plays it to Lampard. Lampard to Keane. Keane to Duffy. Keane, Lampard. Oh, it was a lovely ball actually to Piszczek. Plays it back to Roy Keane. Lampard to Pogba. Pogba makes space for himself, shoots and just wide. A referee's going to call it back actually for the foul, or a foul on Pogba from Casemiro. It's be a free kick here to Chelsea. And I think it's going to be Gianfranco Zola standing over this. Gianfranco Zola for the free kick. Oh, and Gianfranco Zola for the lovely free kick. Owen's coming as we speak, watching his boy, the Italian stallion Gianfranco Zola, put that top corner out of the reach of Jan Sommer. Been quite a few free kick goals this season. That's a superb free kick to join the rest right in the purchase stamp territory. Gianfranco Zola, lovely goal there. But Chelsea 1-0 up just before half time as well. That's his second goal in 2 games as well for Zola. Owen in the chat with a party emote. 7 shots to 0. Again, another dominating game. Sort of much the same in the last game with Arsenal and Valencia. Valencia dominated us, but we managed to escape with a point. Chelsea scored already. The way things are going, could be a few more. Jan Sommer having a good game in goal though. Casemiro to Gerrard. Gerrard out to Mane. Mane back to, well, puts it in actually, but Duffy's there to nod it away. We're Keane to Pogba. Keane. Mendy, Lampard. Pogba. Lovely ball out of Piszczek. Piszczek going back to Keane. Lampard shoots. Good save from Jan Sommer. And Frank Lampard on the bench. Only Frank Lampard on the field to do better, I guess. Corner here for Chelsea. Lampard whips it in. It's Drogba. Can't get all of it on the header. Jan Sommer picks the ball up, I should say. Kicks the ball out looking for Promes, cut by Piszczek. Cut by Pogba, finding Piszczek. Lampard now finding Saul. Lampard. Tackle there by Gerrard. Mr. Gerrard Lampard talk will always forever happen. Some of the poor clearances. Casemiro and Salah wrestle for the ball. Keane to Mane. Gerrard finds Casemiro. Looking for an option. Something attacking really. Ajax. Rooney finds Martinez, I think might be offside. Yes, it's going to be pulled back, and this will be an Ajax change here, which can be Frankie de Jong on for Casemiro. First change of today's game. Ederson with the big hoof. Mane wins the ball. That's why I see to Gerrard, back to Mane. Forward to Promes. Nice back heel to Gerrard. Gerrard finds Mane. Mane pushed the ball forward. Lovely tackle by Pogba, but Mane keeps the ball. Martinez tackled by Duffy. Keane away to Drogba. Salah. Back to Lampard. Lampard to Sola. Drogba. Keane. Lampard. Keane. Sola. Sola for a lovely ball out to Mendy. Puts the ball into the box. It's gone over for Drogba and Gerrard clears it away. Keane forward to Salah. Salah shoots on the turn, but it's gone wide. Both teams making the change here. We're going to see Kante on for Keane and Mane going off for Serge Gnabry. Kante in this stage of the game is going to be deadly for pace he has and stamina and stuff. Like a pitbull. Martinez to Jari Littman. Martinez, Littman. That's back heel. Still Jari Littman. Goes behind Kante, like even there. Rooney shoots but can't get all of it, but Ajax do register a shot at goal, which was more than what we did. Drogba chests the ball down to Gerrard. Gueye. De Jong. Gerrard. Matarazzi. Forward to Martinez. Rooney. Out to De Jong. Lovely ball to Littman. De Jong. De Jong shoots and that's gone well wide. Good idea from Frankie De Jong. Trying to curl it top corner, but got a shot of Wong and Ederson wasn't troubled at all by that shot. Ederson with the big kick out, looking for Drogba, wins the ball, finding Salah. Drogba, Lampard, Drogba, Dagba, Gueye, Gerrard to De Jong, Gerrard. Martinez out to Jari Littman. Back to Keane, Gerrard. De Jong, Martinez. Lovely ball to Rooney, he's just offside. There was a lovely bit of play there, but Rooney just wandered offside there. Mendy stepping up at the right time, allowing Rooney to be played offside. Duffy, ball in the field. Gerrard and Drogba wrestling and Drogba losing the ball there to Gerrard. Rooney goes behind Lampard. Still Rooney goes behind Mendy. Puts the ball in, there's nobody there. Piszczek easily takes it down, playing it away to Drogba. Kante. Paul Pogba. Back to Piszczek. Piszczek inside to Kante. Alicante. Lampard. Tackled there by Gerrard. Rooney. Rooney back to Jari Littman. Littman to Keane. Keane to Gerrard. Gerrard forward to De Jong. Rooney. Gerrard. De Jong. Gerrard. Gerrard shoots, comes off Saul, and it's gone just wide, and almost like yesterday's game against Tottenham in real life. Jota almost conceded a lone goal late in the game. It's handball as well, which doesn't count really in FIFA because they don't recognise handball in this game. Almost worked out for Ajax. Lukaku's on for Martinez. Gerrard with a poor corner into the box, actually falls to Pogba with chest down to Ederson to catch.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes.
Sola hitting the ball to Keane. Promise. De Jong. De Jong will turn, will find Gnabry. De Jong. Still De Jong. Ball comes in, it's Lukaku, and at the depth of the game, literally last minute, Lukaku nods in the goal to equalise the game. De Jong making space, getting the ball in. It's Duffy that lost his man. Lukaku nods it in past Ederson. He's had nothing to do with your game. And the concedes here at the depth.
Goal for the
allows,
visitors.
well,
Number
nothing to
9,
change really in the standings in the league
Lukaku.
table. Which, excuse me, I'm sure Scott is more than pleased to see, as these two teams also share points. Also makes the next two games very important. Sola scoring on the just for half time, Lukaku scoring just before full time. Owen's not pleased, so I don't blame him. Chelsea dominated the game. Enough reason for Owen to hate Roach, I guess. We'll look at man of the match. Sola takes it there with 7.9. So does De Jong, but I'm going to give it to Sola. Sola takes it with 7.9. We move now to the final game of the Premiership. In the relegation game, essentially, Steve's Parma taking on Spence's Frankfurt. Big 6-point game here. Well, big 3-point game, I should say. We don't know it's going in the first half of the season. But yeah, Parma and Frankfurt facing each other here. It's going to be an interesting game because Frankfurt have only won one game all season. It was against Parma. Frankfurt won 1-0 in the first game between these two. But both teams coming into this game following a bit of momentum. Frankfurt obviously winning the FFL Cup semi-final against us. Parma comes to this game following two 1-0 wins in the last two games. It's a great escape for Parma, and Frankfurt are looking to take home some silverware as they take on Owen's Chelsea in that final game. Lo Celso slapping Bauman in the face there. Parma coming to this game unchanged from that 1-0 win that they had against Norwich in the last game. See, 1-0 Ibra to the front with David Villa. Frankfurt coming to this game following one change from that 2-0 win against Marseille in the Cup, and that is Nigel de Jong in at CDM ahead of Ndombele, which is the team unchanged Premiership wise. They drew with Valencia 1-1 in that last Premiership game. And no Parma will kick us off here in the final Premiership game before we enter the Championship games. Chiellini for ball out early to Cuadrado, who can't control when he goes out play for throwing to Frankfurt. Carlos Overmars. Forsberg to Baresi. Forsberg. Carlos. Carlos to Van Nistelrooy. Good save from Oblak. Van Nistelrooy yet to score his first goal in Frankfurt colours. Carlos did. He scored his first goal against us. The ball prick. A fantastic free kick, to be fair. Still annoyed. Forsberg with the free kick here. I mean, deep, there's nobody there, and Lo Celso easily heads that away towards David Villa. David Villa inside to Ibra, Son, Cuadrado. Ball out to Ibra, who didn't really read it, and De Jong's played that back to Olivier Bauman, who finds no one. Son's by himself, Van Ginkel to Lo Celso, Van Ginkel, Cuadrado. Tackled there by Carlos away to Van Nistelrooy. Carlos Overmars, Forsberg. Back to Overmars. A good bit of play from Frankfurt. Inside to Henrik Larsson, who's going to shoot at Oblak, and Oblak for a big save. Keeping the game at 0-0. Corner here. Frankfurt, which Carlos are going to put in. Centre clears that one away. Forsberg forward to Suso. Kimmich, back to Suso. Kimmich. Suso inside to Forsberg. Forsberg tackled by Van Ginkel there. Eber. Van Ginkel cut out by Forsberg. Forward to Suso, puts the ball into the box. It's Van Nistelrooy who finally gets his first goal for Frankfurt. It's waiting to be hit, and Arsenal scored in real life as well. Go on, the lads. It's a lovely ball across the box from Suso, and Van Nistelrooy gets to it first, just ahead of Cuadrado and out of the reach of Oblak. To the back of the net it goes. Ruud van Nistelrooy with his first goal for Frankfurt. Finally, I'm sure Spence will be more than pleased to see Van Nistelrooy finding the score sheet. He's had a fair share of chances, but it's going to get him going. There he's here. He looked lively in the cup game actually. It's unlucky not to score there. Palmer now pushing forward with David Theo. Lo Celso. David Theo. Good ball in, but Bowman's going to easily catch that and keep the ball in our field. Eddie Nikita scored. Wonder lad. Carlos out to Larsson. Larsson out to Suso. He's got loads of space down his right hand side. Supporting the 3-5-2 formation that Steve's using today. Tackled by Maldini though. Van Ginkel. Asensio. Played into trouble, but plays. I thought I was throwing to Palmer, but obviously not. Suso to De Jong. Suso. Larsson. Suso. Tackled by Maldini, but Suso's going to get the ball first and send Maldini for a bag of chips and puts the ball in, and Lo Celso heads it away. Chiellini was waiting as well to head it away. Definitely being tackled there by Kimmich. Suso trying to go around Maldini, but Maldini reads it well and plays it away to David Theo. Eber to Lo Celso. Still Lo Celso. Son trying to find David Theo, and Baresi just gets in his way and clears it away. Nesta to Maldini to Chiellini. Maldini trying to find Asensio, but Suso reads it well and finds Larsson. Overmars. Overmars turns Chiellini. Oh, trying to find Van Nistelrooy. Should have just shot, in my opinion. Definitely wins that header. Eber to Son. Son back to Van Ginkel. Chiellini. Cuadrado. Still Cuadrado. Cuadrado shoots, and Bowman with a good save there. We were trying to catch Bowman unawares, but he was awake and made a good save there. Cuadrado into that header as well. Chiellini to Nesta. Van Ginkel. Nesta. Turner from Nesta. Van Ginkel. Big ball out, trying to find Asensio, but it's cut out. Lo Celso heading it back to Chiellini. Van Nistelrooy to Nigel de Jong. Apparently he's on the move already. And it's been a deal made for him with City, but we'll see what happens over the next few weeks or so, or the next week or so. Overmars making a good shot there, and Oblak for an even better save. Forcing the corner. Show a forced person to take on his left hand side. Oblak's come out and nowhere near it. Well, Jane Oblak nowhere near that corner at all. Got lost or something, but ends up with the ball in his hands and finds David Villa with his kick out. Son now looking to get something going just for half time here for Parma. Ball comes off Carlos, so they'll take the corner, Parma. Last minute corner. And Sento looking to take this. Good whip into the box. Bellman gets his hands on him, punches it away. That's the end of the first half here, and Frankfurt going into half time 1-0 up. Looking to do the double over Parma, their team looking to do the double over. Who came never won this season. It's been draws. 6 shots to 1, Jesus. Second half kicking off with Frankfurt. Ball's given already, and David Villa now playing it to Ibra. Sensio. Big switch to Cuadrado. Van Ginkel, Son to Ibra, and Ibra will make it 1-1 with a lovely finish there from Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Cuadrado will find Van Ginkel will find Son, who finds Ibra, who volleys it over Bellman in his back of the net. Lovely finish there from Ibra. Back to 1-1. Carlos to Van Nistelrooy, De Jong, Forsberg. Suso cuts back, puts the ball into the box. Van Ginkel will nod it away. Tomori to Baresi. Carlos forward to Overmars. Good ball in. It's Larsson, and Larsson with a lovely header past Oblak. A lovely ball in from Mark Overmars, and Frankfurt go back up in the go back into lead. I'll put the things on the one. Put the strike scores and all around on my book. Oh. Lovely ball from Overmars into Henrik Larsson, who nods it past Oblak in goal. Being clean, yeah. Oblak should have done a bit better there, but Spencer gonna go. Oh, and Arsenal gone 2-1 up. That's what I like to see, lads. Much like this game here, 2-1. David Villa on the ball now for Parma. Son. Birmingham scored, nice. David Villa shoots just wide of the goal. David Arisas, the assist. Free kick, goal kick here for Parma. Fabinho's on for Van Ginkel and Eriksson's on for Overmars. Son. Fabinho. Nice ball to Son. Son back to Fabinho. It's also with a lovely ball to Son to the middle. Great massive save there from Baumann. I'd have thought Son, who was top goal scorer, one of the top goal scorers last season, would have buried that, but it's a massive save. Frankfurt remain in the lead. Asensio though, finding David Villa. Asensio. David Villa. Back to Asensio, who finds Ibra. He gets tackled there by Forsberg. It's just enough to put Ibra off from the shot. Probably would have tied up the game actually. But Palmer definitely putting the pressure on now and looking to grab another equaliser. Done it once already today. He's had 3 shots in the last 15 minutes. Guajardo puts another ball into the box. Bowman punches it away. Lo Celso wins the ball. Fabinho to Asensio. Lo Celso shoots on the 40, just can't control it and it goes wide off the mark. Vanished away current off from Mario Gomez. Be pleased to have his first goal finally. Nakata on for Son as well. Baresi, Forsberg, De Jong, Forsberg, De Jong, Gomez, to Larsson, and Larsson will make it 3. And the front prowess of the really attacking formation that Sven's got going here. It's too much for Steve's 3 at the back. Frankfurt taking full advantage here. Mario Gomez finds Larsson to make it 3-1. Lovely finish in there from Larsson, speeding up like a near post. It's be big 3 points here for Spence's Frankfurt. There's Thiago comes on for Forsberg. Chiellini looking for David covered by Suso. Eriksson. Still Eriksson. Just ball in, Chiellini head near to Lo Celso. Guajardo to Ibra. David Fear. Balled in. Oh, Baresi heads it up behind. Corner here for Palmer, got 7 minutes left. Guajardo with the corner here. It's looking for Nesta, but Eriksson blocks the header. Ibra picks the ball up there. Plays it back to Nesta. Nesta being forced to go back to Fabinho. Lo Celso. Ibra. Lo Celso. Lovely ball to Fabinho across the box to Ibra, who will make it 2. And this game isn't over just yet. Ibra grabs his double. Game's glitched out. Be very interesting. 2-3 minutes left now. Palmer looking to equalise the game. Eriksson to Thiago. Car by Chiellini. David Fear. Lo Celso. Ibra. David Fear. Ibra. Lo Celso. Why are Palmer going backwards? Oh, they've been forced to go backwards, and that's the end of the game, and big 3 points for Frankfurt. They escaped the relegation zone for the first time in a long while. Larsson with 2 and finished away for Frankfurt. Ibra with 2 for himself for Palmer. But Palmer will remain bottom for now. Point behind Norwich, and now 3 points behind Frankfurt. man of the match goes to Ibu with an 8.9. Edging out Larson there. Nice kind of games you want to see. Two teams in the relegation zone going all out. Move on now to the championship, and the first game being Sods Sheffield Wednesday taking on Biddies of Roma. That's perfect. Excuse me. So, Sheffield Wednesday currently top in first. Roma had a good bunch of wins recently, now in third place. It'll be a big game for both teams. Wednesday won this game last time 1-0. Usually Wednesday like one change, and that's new boy Gabriel Martinelli on the right hand side for Sods Sheffield Wednesday, with the team remained the same following their 2-0 win over Manchester United in the last game. Roma comes this game following a 1-0 win over Atletico. Roma's lineup will remain the same. This game from the same that Roma's lineup will remain the same following that 1-0 win. No changes before Biddy this week. The 4-4-2, so we're working well for Biddy actually. He scored the goal against Atletico in that last game. So kick us off here. First game of the championship. Tedesco, Zagadou, excuse me, Gabriel Martinelli. Tedesco back to Martinelli. Parrott, Martinelli, Tedesco, Martinelli, taken by Kubo. Varane being forced to put out for a throw-in. Throw-in, going back to Semedo. Parrott, Semedo. Ball comes in, it's Big Tar who heads that way. Cruz, Kubo, Cruz, Jordiabo. Cruz to Catrone, Cruz, Kubo. To the middle, it was a good tackle there from Semedo. S-Wine. Totti, back to S-Wine, forward to Teles. Totti, Tedesco, good block from Varane. Tar's going to keep that from going out for a corner. S-Wine hit it down towards Parrott. Parrott's got Tedesco, great pass there from Parrott. Teles, tackled by Tar. Tar looking to keep the ball. Teles wins the ball from Tar, keeps it in just. Tedesco puts the ball in, Donovan punches it, S-Wine will nod that into the empty net. A massive mistake from Big Don there. That's fine. Open goal of today's game. Romans couldn't get the ball away, and Tellers keeping it in there. So this could put it in. Donovan punching it, but not punching it towards anyone in the red of Roma. Punches back to S-Fine, who heads that in. Donovan quick to get back up, but it's never going to reach that. And Alexander S-Fine will grab the first goal of today's game here. Roman will kick us off following the goal.
Can Lloyd share it? That's Lloyd
Kubo,
Sherritt.
Cruz,
Please make yourself known
Cutrone,
to the nearest steward. Thank you.
Dybala. Dybala took Townsend. Anderson with a good save there. Good play from Dybala. Totti keeping the ball. Esfine looking for Martinelli, but cut by Alba. Townsend. Kubo. Kubo back to Jordi Alba. Townsend. Kubo. Into the box it comes. Teles head to it away. Alisson fullback coming up for it, but fought better. Tedesco. Teles over the top. Gonna fall to Donnarumma. Plays it out to Varane. Shaqiri. Tar. Varane. Cruz. Out to Big Shaq. Finds Townsend. Dybala to Cutrone. Trying giving the ball away, but Shaqiri should get that and does. Goes back to Trippier. Trippier to Shaqiri. Losing the ball. Teles has been a dominant left back today so far, but Tedesco giving the ball away to Shaqiri. Townsend. Ball to Shaqiri, plays it back to Townsend, keeps it in. Townsend losing the ball to Tedesco. Martinelli's come over to help out Totti. Tedesco to Totti. Losing the ball to Shaqiri, but Shaqiri puts the ball out play for a throw-in. Totti into Tedesco. Totti. That's fine. Tedesco. That's fine. Cut by Shaqiri. Dybala. Trippier. Shaqiri. Back to Townsend. Townsend to Dybala. Cruz. Cutrone. Martinelli will intercept Parrott. Tello. Tello to Totti. Totti looking for Esfine, best cut by Trippier. Paid forward to Shaqiri. Shaqiri to Trippier. Shaqiri. Dybala to Townsend. Townsend to Shaqiri, back to Townsend. Inside to Cutrone. Back to Cruz. Townsend, Cutrone. Cutrone going the long way round. Finds Shaqiri, back to Cutrone. Is onside into the box. It's Dybala. And a lovely play there from Roma, and Paulo Dybala, Billy's main guy, will tie up the game. Lovely play from the Roma lads, especially Cutrone. Made space, got the 1-2 from Shaqiri, puts into the box and finds his strike partner. He follows it past Alisson and just out of his reach there. Just ahead of Semedo as well. Dybala now, who got a goal already this season. I think it's his second this season so far. Wednesday will kick us off here, and that's why I'm pushing forward with Totti. Totti going to lose that ball to Trippier, but looking to win it back, I'm not allowed to though. Tar hoofing it away. Just out of the way for now. Teles with the throw in. Finds Esfine. Tedesco. Tello. Parrott. Totti. Trying to find Parrott, but it's cut by Tar, and that's the end of the first half, and Everton has scored in real life in like the 49th minute. What the fuck? Fair enough. Good game it seems to be. I'm doing this, so be thankful. 2 shots for each team so far. So moving now into the second half. And even game, and a good game so far as well. Kubo to Varane. Cruz. Still Kubo, went down the left hand side here. Jordi Alba. Cruz. Catrone. Dybala. Catrone. Tackled by Sagadu. It's played away by Martinelli. Pavard to Tedesco. Totti. Pavard. Pavard played back to Tello. Tello to Tedesco. S1. Tedesco forward to Pavard. Pavard trying to find Totti and does so. And Totti will get a bit of a break there. Following the tackle from Tar, but it's not going to complain. And Totti, who saw the main guy, puts Wednesday back in the lead. Got a bit of a break there. Tars couldn't control the ball properly, and Totti kind of muscles him off and puts the ball past Donnarumma in net. Make it 2-1 to Wednesday. Good to push on to win the championship. Cruz. Tar. Caught by Totti and Tar's losing his head a little bit here. Trippier. That's a foul from Totti and Totti's gonna be booked here for sure. Totti penalty yellow card for a rash challenge. Lucas Nieves coming on for Tello. First change of today's game. Trippier with the ball forward. Lucas to Totti. Tedesco, Totti, Lucas. Tedesco, Martinelli, Semedo. Tackle by Cruz. Cruz getting the ball away to Kubo. Kubo with a big switch out to Shaqiri. Trippier. Shaqiri. One straight into Telles. That's fine. Telles. That's fine. Totti to Lucas. Tedesco. Martinelli. Telles. Tedesco. Telles. Tackle by Townsend. Was going to go for a throw into Wednesday. Change here for Wednesday as well. It's going to be Fabian on for Tedesco. That's fine. Fabian. Lucas. Telles. That's fine. Telles. Lucas. That's fine. Good block there. Telles in over into Totti. Totti to S1. Ball comes in. Away by Ferran. Catrone to Kubo, back to Catrone. Ferran. Catrone. Out to Trippier. Plays the ball forward to Townsend. And was Townsend back to Trippier. Shaqiri. Great ball led by Lucas. And Fabian's in through the middle here. Pavard. Fabian. Back to Lucas. Out to Martinelli. Martinelli crossed the box, blocked and cleared by the Roma defence. S1 playing it back to Telles. Telles right inside. Finds Totti. Totti out to S1. Totti back heels it to Telles. S1. Lucas to S1. Tagged by Trippier. Tackle by S1 and be a throw into Ramos. Roma look to make a double change here. Seeing Daniel James on for Shaqiri and Fekir on for Townsend. .15 left to play for Roma to grab an equaliser here. Trippier forward to Dybala. Cruz. Cruz with a big switch out to Daniel James. Just come on, he's got the pace. Puts the ball into the box. Kubo looking for a header, but it's headed away by Semedo just. Martinelli now with loads of them down his right hand side to Ron Hishao. Right inside, looking for an option. Ryan Lucas back to Martinelli, Parrott out to Semedo, puts the ball into the box and it's gone nowhere. Goal kick. When they make their final change, we're going to see Silva on for Essine. Donovan with the big kick out looking for Dybala. Wins the ball, Catrone's asleep. Lucas to Akanji, forward to Fabian. Fabian back to Telles. Bernardo Silva, James. Daniel James wins the ball back, Dybala. Cruz with another pinging ball looking for Daniel James, but Telles cuts this one out. Telles away here, got space in the middle. Bernardo Silva back to Telles. Totti out to Martinelli. Semedo. Martinelli to Parrott. Parrott to Fabian. Semedo offside. Gives Roma one more chance at this time and Gomes is on for Dybala. Jordi Alba with the big ball downfield looking for someone. Martinelli wins the header. Actually, Daniel James won the ball back. Gomes losing the ball. Zagadou to Lucas. Lucas to Semedo. Forward to Martinelli. Fabian to Semedo. Puts the ball in. Don't know what will claim that. But looks like Wednesday are going to be claiming the 3 points here. And they are. With a big win here for Wednesday over Roma. I think Roma will still get a playoff place. Still could get a second place depending on how results go later today. But Wednesday look to have literally one hand on the title following today's results. Big win. Keep this form up, they've definitely won the title. And let's hope that Spurs can do me a favour now or later today. Telles takes man of match for an 8.1. I'm surprised he had a great game. Telles. Don't know why Roma played 3-4-3 at the end. Moving out to the second game, which sees Carlos Real Madrid take on Red Bull Leipzig and Tommy's boys. So in this game, Real Madrid bottom of the table in 8th and Red Bull Leipzig in 7th, the two teams going to be staying in the championship for definite. It's neither of the teams in the playoffs places at the moment. Get into the team lineups now. So we've got Real Madrid unchanged from their last game, which they lost to Chelsea 2-0 in the FA Cup. The only championship team left in the competition was. And championship wise, they lost 1-0 to Newcastle in their last game. Red Bull Leipzig have a FFL Shield final to look forward to against United in a game or two's time. But at the moment, they got Real Madrid and they're coming in off a 1-1 draw against Spurs. One new player for Leipzig, and that's Tanega at centre back for Howard. So two new centre backs in 2 games for Tommy. Rojo last game and Tanega today. Which the team unchanged from that draw. Rodrigo will kick us off here in game 2 of the championship. Muriel. Rui Costa to Muriel. Back to Rui Costa. Muriel, Rui Costa, covered Di Maria, Philippe Lahm. Going back to Navas. That's a risky pass. I think that's Griezmann that's all over that pass. Just going to get to that. Jimenez, Marquisio, Papis, Dembélé. Lovely ball forward to Di Maria. Across the box, finds Jimenez. Back to Di Maria. Tackled there by Ashley Young. Rui Costa gets the ball right to Luis Muriel. Muriel's got loads of space on the left hand side and he's pacing the way, so foot race in the middle. Good ball needed for Muriel. Gets the ball in, it's Nazarene. Nazarene knocked it over. That's a great chance for Madrid. Good ball in from Muriel. Couldn't find anyone in the box, or couldn't find anyone to nod it in. Nazarene knocked it over. Baines to Essien. Marquisio to Philippe Lahm. Good turn there. Puts the ball in. Raul Jimenez plays the ball right to Rui Costa for the poor pass. Di Maria, Essien, Papis Dembélé will make it 1-0. Papis Dembélé, who had the goal in his last game. His debut for the club is now nabbed one here. That's a weird ass. Good play from Leipzig. And Cisse buries that pass to Dudek and goal to make it 1-0. Madrid kick us off here following the goal. Harry Wilson. Nasri, Tavernier. Wilson. Nasri, Wilson. Tavernier. Back to Mancini. Tavernier. That's a weird pass from Tavernier, trying to switch the play, but Jimenez read it well. Oh, Jimenez. Losing ball to Ashley Young. Rui Costa. Griezmann back to Rui Costa. Ashley Young. Gomez. Young, Gomez. Torre. Gomez, Torre, Mancini to Torre. Playing the ball forward but cut by Tornego. Essien. I think his name's Yasip or something like that. Yasip, or Josip or something like that. Don't remember his first name. Or no, like Japet or something like that. Japet Tornego is a young Spurs centre back who was picked in or put into the auctions by Championship representatives, which were Tommy and James, the Newcastle manager. And Tommy obviously wanted him, so he put him in and then bought him. So big throw here from Nasri finding Torre. Wilson puts the ball into the box. It's Lahm who heads it across the box, and Griezmann towards goal and it's wide. It's a bit of a dangerous bit of play there from Philippe Lahm, but Griezmann couldn't capitalise on it. Headed over the bar for a goal kick. Keylor Navas will kick out. Cisse heading it down. Torre gets to it first. Nasri forward to Griezmann. Rui Costa. Griezmann. Muriel. Griezmann. Nasri. Torre. Nasri. Wilson. Wilson put into the box. Marquisio heads it away. Rui Costa down to Torre. Torre finds Wilson. Into the box, it's Torre. He makes a bit of space for himself. I thought he was going to turn one way and shoot it or head it or something, but no. Takes it down, holds off. Tanega shoots at goal, and Navas with good reflexes, saving the shot, putting out for a corner. Short corner for Madrid. Wilson to Nasri. So in the box down, like Philippe Lam. Rui Costa to Torre. Wilson into Nasri. Nasri shoots. Good save from Navas. That was definitely going in. Mancini. Muriel. Rui Costa. Ball comes in. Baines head to it away. Coman. Essien. Arsenal scored already, fucking hell. Coman back to Rojo. Birmingham again, nice. Ashley Young takes the ball down but can't control and he goes out of play for a throw in. Philippe Lam, Marquisio. Raul Jimenez. Tackled by Wilson. Referee's going to give a foul for that. Just before half time as well. It's Angel Di Maria. And Di Maria saved there from Dudek. We've seen one free kick going today. I thought we might see another one there, but it wasn't to be. Half time here with Leipzig being 1-0 up. Four shots to two though. Madrid have had more shots, but both teams have had 2 shots on target and Leipzig have countered or made sure that they shot counted. They CSA beat Dudek and goal. Leipzig will kick us off here in the second half with Coman on the ball now. Tavernier going back to Dudek, Mancini, Dudek. Marquisio leaving the ball to Rui Costa. Wilson into the box, it's Muriel. Good save from Navas. What a big save. Keylor Navas keeping Leipzig ahead there. Rui Costa throwing in to Young. Leaving the ball to Marquisio. Philippe Lam away to Jimenez. Lam. Jimenez. Marquisio. Essien. Di Maria trying to control the ball but lost in it. Gomez out to Nasri. Wilson. Muriel. Tavernier. Nasri. Back to Tavernier. Into the box, it's Harry Wilson. Selfish play there from Tavernier. And Harry Wilson, he puts that past Keylor Navas. Madrid finally beat Navas. Wilson, lovely finish there. Into the back of the net. I thought that's Tanega. Could have stopped that, could have stuck his leg out, but kind of lost track of the ball, I think, and didn't react to the shot. And back here at 1-1. Baines. Baines into middle for Marquisio. Di Maria. Jimenez. Change here is B. Paulinho on for Marquisio. Free kick here for Leipzig. It's going to be Baines from range and just over. Leighton Baines for an outrageous attempt there from 36 yards out or so. Challenged Dudek, he's Covered it just in case. Goes over. Dudek with the free kick. Going out left to Muriel. Brina winning the ball, flicking over it. Rui Costa wins the ball back for Madrid. Torre, Costa. Gomez, Costa, Ashley Young. Gomez, Torre. Gomez, Rui Costa. Muriel. Ashley Young. Rui Costa put into the box. The ball's fallen out of Navas's hands, but it's cleared away. Sorting something out and something. Philippe Lahm. The move, a lovely touch there into Cisse, Jimenez, Cisse, Paulinho, Jimenez. Essien shoots, good save from Dudek. Essien with a good shot from range. Essien known for his long striking, scored a few goals for Chelsea like that. Dudek good save. Pedro and for Muriel, 10 minutes left to play or so. Ball comes in, Glenn Murray's on for Jimenez as well. Coman. Good turn there from Coman. Change here for Madrid. It's Mata on for Rui Costa. No Baines. Essien, Coman puts the ball in. Murray heads it towards Dudek and it's a good save. Di Maria, Cisse, tackle there, great tackle by Mancini. Gomez being forced to punt the ball out wide to leave a bit of pressure. Nice change here for Lysa against going to be takes over on for Cisse. Baines throwing it in to Essien. Also just muscling Essien off the ball there and clearing the ball downfield. With Tanega blocking Mata there and actually helping nicely go, and this game ends in a draw. Neither team wanted, so they're both still outside the playoff zone. Point closer, but both teams really wanted a win to get into that 6th place position. Good game from both teams. Both teams definitely win the win. You can show any, tell any of the statistics and stuff. Man of the match goes to Harry Wilson with an 8.2. Yeah, Harry Wilson takes with an 8.2. Move on out to the penultimate game of today's stream. Close enough. Spurs take on. Close enough. Athletic Madrid. Cameron versus Piero.
Tottenham Hotspur. Number 1, Wojciech Szczesny. Number 19, Leonardo Bonucci. Number 2, Diego Godin.
So yeah, Cameron versus Piero here. Spurs in 5th, Atletico in 2nd. Atletico won this tie 2-1 last time these two teams played.
Number 10, Neymar.
Atletico looking to keep up with Sheffield Wednesday in the title race for the Championship. Spurs are looking to keep their place in the playoffs, really. Maybe make a late charge for the title if they win here. Eagle-eyed, I'm not sure we'll see there's a new keeper in goal for Atletico. We'll get to that in just a second. So Spurs line up, one change for Spurs. They've got new boy Jay Spearing on the bench, and even newer boy Neymar out on the right hand side on for Benzema. Spurs from this game following a 1-1 draw against Leipzig. Atletico Madrid in this game from a 1-0 loss to Roma. Also sporting new boys, and that's Lev Yashin in goal. And also new boy Harry Kane up front. Finally Piero managed to win some players. Also got Raheem Sterling back in squad following his injury. So Piero back to full strength now. We're going to see if Lev Yashin and Harry Kane can be the players that Piero needs to push on to win the championship. Excuse me. Piero said finally winning some players in the auction. He said he's been very unlucky with players. He's tried to win players and always been outbid by just a little bit, but it's fine. He's spent not all of his cash, but most of his cash on a shiny new striker and a shiny new keeper. And Harry Kane here coming against Spurs, against Cameron as well, who's also a Spurs fan, so see how Kane gets on here. If Kane scores, how livid Cameron will be, even with Neymar on his team. Hazard blips the ball in, Nico Schultz heads that away, out to Coutinho, puts that play for a throw-in. Gianluca Zambrotta with the throw-in, finding Sterling. Condopio out to Zambrotta, the lovely pass that is. Sterling out to Foran off the front of the tackle from Nico Schultz. Godin to Schultz, Godin, Schultz, Godin to Foran. I think it's Godin or Godin. It's not Godin, it's Godin. Like the Pokemon. Nico Schultz to Godin, Schultz, Foran, Godin, Schultz, Foran, Godin. Out to Bonucci. Bonucci finds Vidal. Bonucci. A lot of pressure from Atletico Madrid, and Spurs find himself with not much on. Bonucci having to go back to Szczesny to free up some space, but Spurs can't get anything going. Trapped in their own corner here. Pressure applies to Nico Schultz, and that's a foul from Clarence Seedorf. I think it's what Spurs wanted really, is to push the Atletico Madrid back a little bit and them to have a bit of space to play. Trezeguet wins the ball but loses it to Dillard. Seedorf now on the ball. Condobio. Sterling. Reams into Sambuota. Sambuota losing the ball to Nico Schultz. Bonucci. Bonucci out to Schultz. Spurs get himself trapped again. Nico Schultz losing the ball to Sambuota instead. Good to us, a foul from Nico Schultz. Condobio. Thomas Partey. Cancelo. Partey. Kane back to Partey, shoots and range, good block from Godin. Schultz to Kagawa for one. Coutinho. Schultz for one. Forward to Coutinho for one. Coutinho. Condobio for tackle there, Sterling. Sterling's away. Inside to Condobio, Sterling. Kagawa for one. Kagawa to Fidel. Got Schultz to for one. For one, Trezeguet. Trezeguet to Fidel. Neymar. Aurier. Aurier puts the ball in, looking for one back post, and for one just can't get the angle and the header. And he goes out for a goal kick. Levi actually didn't get to touch the ball yet. As a keeper, kicks the ball out for the first time, finding Aurier. Neymar. Neymar to Aurier. Aurier to Bonucci. Seedorf. Hazard. Condobio, Partey. Forward to Seedorf. Over Aurier. Neymar. Aurier. Seedorf intercepts. Cancelo to Partey. Condobio. Partey, Kane. Partey, Kane. Kagawa. Neymar. Vidal, Neymar. Aurier. Neymar's been muscled off the ball there by Cancelo. Aurier with the throw in to Neymar. Cancelo again muscles him out of play. Neymar into Fidel, and that makes a lovely pass to Trezeguet, but Dilic read it well, plays it away. Seedorf out to Kane. Seedorf out to Raheem Sterling, just going to chase that. Keeps it in play just. Nico Schultz with a foul on Sterling, that should be a yellow card. That's the second foul from Nico Schultz, it is. Free kick here for Atletico. Hazard whips the ball in deep. Trezeguet being forced to defend and head it out for a corner. Seedorf with the corner here now. Donald Trezeguet was reacting like he was trying to shoot. For one, head to it away, he's going to fall to Hernandez. Hazard to Seedorf. Tackled up by Aurier, but Seedorf actually gets the ball back. Szczesny has to tip it away. Coutinho plays it away for a throw-in. Gianluca Sambuota now throwing it in to Sterling. Sterling to Condobio. Sterling. Taken by Coutinho. Coutinho away to Trezeguet. Coutinho going back. Bonucci. At the end of the first half, and a dull half from Spurs' perspective. Atletico Madrid looked lively and looked to grab a goal here. One shot. Oh, I thought Atletico Madrid would have had more shots than that, but no. Only one shot each for each team, and both shots being off target for each team. Hopefully, second half can produce some shots on target, some shots in general, maybe a goal. Partey, Hazard, Partey, losing the ball to Trezeguet. Seedorf pushing forward. Bonucci out to Aurier. Bonucci, Aurier. Back to Szczesny. Bonucci inside to Godin. Godin to Nico Schultz. Trezeguet. No, not Trezeguet for one. Coutinho. Schultz for one. Godin. Schultz for one. Kagawa to Fidel. Out to Neymar, it's got a bit of space here. Into the box it comes, Hernandez clears it away. Seedorf. Kane. Seedorf. Back to Partey. Seedorf. Forward to Kane. Kondogbia looking for Sterling. Sterling puts the ball into the box, Szczesny punches it away for one. Playing it to Sterling, incidentally, Kondogbia chases down, shoots and puts it just wide. I'm not sure if Sterling was looking for Kondogbia or Kane there, but Kondogbia took it down and volleyed it and puts it wide. Szczesny playing it short to Godin. Nico Schultz. Jay Spearman's on for Kagawa. Jay Spearman makes his debut in the FFL. For one. Forward to Coutinho. Great turn back from Coutinho. Jay Spearman to Coutinho. For one. Puts the ball in. Blocked by Sambota. And Sambota's going to clear the ball away. Which plays it straight to Coutinho actually. Coutinho playing it back to Nico Schultz. Schultz to Spearman. Schultz, Spearman. Schultz, Spearman. For one. Coutinho. Tagged by Sambota. And Sambota lets he go to play for a throw and I thought he put it off. Hernandez, Lucas Hernandez to Kondogbia, Kondogbia to Raheem Sterling, Clarence Seedorf, forward to Harry Kane, back to Seedorf, back to Hernandez, Seedorf, Partey, loaded ball to Raheem Sterling, should keep that in and does so, playing it back to Sambota, Partey got loads of space in the middle, Sterling. Trying to get the ball out of his feet and Schultz will take the ball off him, play it forward to Coutinho. Trezeguet. Playing back through to Coutinho, but Zambota's got the legs and gets there first. Hernandez hooves the ball now forward looking for Sterling. Schultz heads it into the middle to fill for one. Godin. Fidel to Jay Spearman. Fidel, Jay Spearman. Bonucci. Fidel. Aurier. Spearman. Fidel, Aurier, Fidel, Aurier, Spearman, Fidel. Into the middle to find Nico Schultz, who plays off his own face. It's a throw into Atletico. Pjanic on for Kondogbia for Atletico Madrid. Sambota going back to Hernandez, almost giving the ball away to Trezeguet there. Pjanic to Thomas Partey. Clarence Seedorf, Pjanic. Pjanic looking for Seedorf, Sterling. Pjanic wins the ball back, Sterling. Into the box, Bonucci heading it away. Harry Kane. Corner here, gonna have Brozovic on for one. Corner here for Atletico with Seedorf. Will take, whips it in. It's Dilic, and it's just wide from Dilic as well. Szczesny playing it short to Bonucci this time. Nico Schultz. Neymar. Schultz. Trezeguet. Vidal over the top to... No one, Schultz is offside. Dilic out to Spearman, actually wins the header. Bonucci to Fidel. Nico Schultz, Fidel. Bonucci. Schultz. Jay Spearman to Bonucci. Nico Schultz. Forward to Fidel. Schultz. Inside to Neymar. Neymar to Fidel, back to Neymar. Neymar shoots. Good save from Yashin. He finally makes the save. At the end of his first game with Atletico. Biggley's on for party for the remaining few minutes. Goodin heads for a score. Yashin with a great save there as well. Kicks the ball out left looking for Hazard, but Schultz wins the header. Neymar. Neymar to Schultz, who's offside again. That's surely going to be the end of the game. Point shared here, which helps out massively Sheffield Wednesday, who will go with 2 points. Well, extra 2 points clear ahead of Athletic Madrid, who are in second place. I didn't have any shots on target actually. Interesting to see new teams who still trying to gel together, new players and whatnot. Nico Schultz might take man of the match at 7.5. Yeah, Nico Schultz takes man of the match at 7.5. So he got booked. Moving now to the final game of today's stream of Matchday 12. Teams from Wines, Manchester United take on James's Newcastle. So coming into this game, these teams have played twice already this season. Played each other in the league, which United and Newcastle drew, and in the Shield quarterfinals, United won 2-1 against Newcastle.
Number 1, Hugo Lloris. Number 31.
United currently 4th, Newcastle in 6th.
Number 5.
Both these teams look to secure player positions.
Number 12.
Maybe sneak in second place spot, who knows.
Number 20, Adam Lallana. Number 17, Musa Dembele. And number 72, Josip Ilicic.
So Manchester United to come in this game, 4-8. 2-0 loss to Sheffield Wednesday. Team unchanged from that game. As for Newcastle today, come this game, 4-1 win over Real Madrid. Newcastle unchanged. Actually no, Newcastle have one change. They've got Stefan Jovetic back up front. Means Miroslav Klose will go to the bench. Apart from that, unchanged team.
Thank you, Old Trafford. Enjoy the game.
Okay, because we're in the final game of today's stream. Talking to Mudryk forward to Higuain, Jovetic, Van de Beek, Jovetic, Mudryk, Van de Beek, Mudryk, Higuain, Mudryk. Oh, Sharawi. Got her in. Oshari tries to shoot Beckham, just sneaks the ball away from him and it's cleared away. Ball comes in from El Shaarawy, goes deep. They go over everyone. Afro Brown. You can see how Martial gets along here. Obviously, he was at United in the first season, done well for United in the first season. Helped Ryan's Ways get to 5th, I think. 4th or 5th, done well in the first season, I know that much. Got to the finals of the FL Cup as well. Losing to Cam in the final, and I'm sure they were visit to another cup final of the season where they face Leipzig in the FFL Shield finals. Be interesting for them to see. Cross comes in from El Shaarawy straight to the hands of Hugo Lloris. Vertonghen wins the header, finds Mudryk. That's it, Vertonghen, Mudryk. Inside to Higuain, Higuain to Van der Beek, Jovetic. Tackled there by Fidik. Kazawa forward to Bruno Fernandes. Kazawa forward to David Beckham. Adam Lallana. Gattuso to Ilic. Good save from Handanovic. Beckham losing the ball. Golovan's going to clear. Jovetic actually does well to get the ball. Well, gets the ball ahead of Maguire. It's cleared away. Bruno Fernandes losing the ball to Golovin. Leboeuf. Van der Beek. Mudryk. Martial. Kazawa. Tackle by Martial, and that's going to be a yellow card for sure for Anthony Martial. Oh no, he's been told off. No yellow card. I thought it might have been a yellow card. You did get the ball, to be fair, but you did go through the player to get the ball. So I can see why the foul was given. Mudryk, Golovin, Van der Beek, Golovin out left to Martial, Van der Beek, Martial, ball comes in, comes off Fidik's face. Martial with good interception there, put the ball out for a goal kick. Lloris, ball downfield looking for someone, runs Ilic. Higuain to Van der Beek. Higuain through to Golovin, who's offside. Fidik just pushing up at the end there just to play offside. Good play there from Fidik. Lloris downfield. From Ireland wins the header. United can't seem to get anything going at the moment downfield. Ilic had that chance, but it's been about it for United. Golovin to El Shaarawy, puts the ball in. Lloris gets a hand on it, and Beckham will help his keeper up. Help his keeper out, not up, and clears it away for a throw-in. Golovin to Van der Beek. Mudryk. Van der Beek. Martial. Good turn for Martial. Still dances his way through. We'll find Mudryk. Mudryk to Golovin. Van der Beek. Fidik gets it back to Lloris. Lloris going to clear. Higuain to Mudryk. El Shaarawy puts the ball in, Fidik heads it up, but not away. Van der Beek heads it towards Martial, Martial losing the header there, but it's picked up by Van der Beek now, shoots, and it's gone wide. A lot of pressure here from Newcastle. A lot of pressure. I need to soak up and clear away, I guess.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Alexandro let the ball die as the game goes into half time. Newcastle definitely had the better of the first half. Ilic had that shot, but that's been about it for United. Oh no, I thought Newcastle have had 63% of possession, to be fair, so that's why I'm thinking Newcastle have dominated the first half. Newcastle will kick us off here in the second half. Golovin forward, finding Jovetic into the box. Luis will easily claim that. And Luis will kick it out, looking for Ilic. Fernandes is offside. Leboeuf forward towards Jovetic. Plays it to himself, then heads out to El Shaarawy. Inside to Golovin, Jovetic. Beckham will intercept, find Ilic. Ilic over the top. Vertonghen heads it towards Leboeuf. El Shaarawy, Golovin. Van der Beek. Golovin. El Shaarawy. El Shaarawy heading back. Cuts inside, cuts it back to Leboeuf. Van der Beek to Higuain, Jovetic. Trying to put it back through the Higuain, but he's blocked by Ilic. Dembele to Alexandro. Adam Lallana. Got that play for as we change here. Adam Lallana is coming off for Lucas Torreira. Alexandro into Dembele. Dembele with a lovely ball back to Alexandro. Might have a chance here potentially, comes into the box, and Handanovic forced to tip it over for a corner. Pressure from United maybe. Fernandes short to Torreira. Torreira out to Beckham, Beckham back to Torreira. Gattuso, Maguire to Gattuso, Maguire, Ilic. Gattuso. Dembele. Lovely turn from Dembele sends. I think that's Donny van der Beek sending him for a hot dog and a beer. Maguire, Mudryk losing or winning the ball ahead of Torreira there. So they're winning the ball back though. Torreira. Sandro. Tackled there by Van der Beek, but Sandro keeps the ball, stays on his feet as well. Dembele. Inside into the middle for Gattuso, who will try to cut inside. Mudryk reads it in, tackles him. Higuain out to Martial. Mudryk. I wonder if Ryan will be singing the Tony Martial song if Martial scores here against him. Golovin used to do that way back in season 1. I remember once he done the commentary for one of the streams actually and started singing that when he scored. Sandro back to Luis to Sandro. Ilic, Sandro, Gattuso, Fernandes, Torreira, Gattuso losing the ball to Mudryk, from Marlon to Van der Beek, Golovin, Van der Beek, Golovin, Mudryk. Golovin to Higuain, Golovin, Jovetic, El Shaarawy, Van der Beek, El Shaarawy, Van der Beek puts the ball in, Maguire heads it away, Modric turns. Higuain. Jovetic out to Martial. Martial trying to put it in. Cassava plays it back to Luis after following the block. The buff to Jovetic. Golovin to Van der Beek. Tackle there by Maguire. Goes through Van der Beek there. Gattuso to Dembele. Ilic, Dembele. Dembele out left. Space here for Dembele to do something with the ball. Puts the ball in. Firmino takes down, clears it away. Gattuso picks the ball up. Ilic. Fernandez. Back to Ilic. Good save from Handanovic. Bit of late pressure from United. I don't think both teams are making a change here. Beckham over the corner. It's Fernandez off for Greenwood. Beckham whips this corner in. Modric heads the ball away. Jovetic off for Kroos. There's there. Wins the ball. Finding Van der Beek. El Shaarawy. Van der Beek. El Shaarawy. Down the line for Kroos to the chase. Kroos back to El Shaarawy. El Shaarawy to Van der Beek. El Shaarawy. Just a few minutes left to play in this game. Van der Beek. Luis has parried it. Luis has had an absolute howler. Gonzalo Higuain jumps on the rebound and puts it past Hugo Luis. Big Higuain. I don't know why Luis is parrying that. He should have caught that. It's not exactly a powerful shot from Van der Beek, but it's enough. And Luis just got himself confused and mixed up and whatnot, and it's going to be a massive 3 points for Newcastle.
Number 21, Gonzalo Higuain.
I'm sure James won't care how the goal goes in. It's 3 points towards them. Dominate the first half with possession and stuff. Martial intercepts the ball there from Greenwood, and that's probably going to end this game, and it has. Massive 3 points here for Newcastle. Finally beat United, third time of trying. And that would definitely change the playoff standings up a little bit with 2 games left to go in season 3. And it's been very close. There's no one definitely been relegated yet. No one definitely been promoted yet. Very tight seasons. That's what I want from the leagues. Man of the match goes to Higuain, nicking at the end of an 8.0. So that's it for today. I'll see you next time for Matchday 13. And then we'll have one of the finals following Matchday 13. Until then, take care and adios.